Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome to today's Bitcoin video update of 15th of October. And as we can see, Bitcoin is looking very good. It's looking bullish. We're continuing on to the 63,000 target that I think we're going to meet very soon. And very quickly, we're going to dive into the yesterday's performance that Bitcoin just gave us, and let's see what was happening. Now finally we actually went on and we broke the wall, but we're not out of the woods just yet. We're not out. The play is still intact, and as a matter of fact, if we broke out of this area, we now need to go back and retest this wall that we actually broke. And if the retest gets successful, we are going to move towards the upside. And let's see on the daily time frame how this looks. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to dive into the 4-hour time frame. Yep. So right now you can see that we are kind of forming this, I don't know, is it a morning star or an evening star or a doji or a shooting star, I don't know, something like that. And that means that the next candles we can see some downward retracements. Now the first level that I want to see get retested, and before I tell you what has to be retested, let me give you a story. Okay, we were moving in this box, consolidation box, okay, and we came down, we moved up, we had this support which was respected, we went above this support. Let's zoom in even more. Yeah, so we went above this support, we came down, we had a touch, we came up, we came down again, we had a touch, and look at that, we just bounced off this support line from this area, and we moved all the way up. And that, how much is this move? Let's see how much this move there really is. From here to there, that's almost 4% move for Bitcoin. Yeah, and that's really nice. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, let's see another resistance that we had. Okay, so the first resistance was this one, the wall itself. Okay, and I said yesterday, as bullish Bitcoin seems, I think the wall is gonna be broken, and that's exactly what happened. And we almost went nearly to the 60,000 region. Now, some level of resistances that we have to see is we also have this line here. Okay, this line, we had several touches. We had the first touch right here, the second one right there, and here as well, and here as well. So we have like 4 touches over there. So this line is actually quite important. Okay, and if I extend this one now, you can see now that what was resistance here is now acting as a support right over there. And there are 2 levels that I want to see not to be lost. Okay, if the prices come down, there's nothing to worry about, but the fact that you don't want to see Bitcoin lose some level of support is that it's bouncing off this trend line, the trend line over here. Okay, this is the first one. If we do a successful bounce, we're going to go even more upside, and we can reach that 63,000 target that I'm giving you. Okay, if we fall down, it's okay to retest this wall because we've broken out of it, and you can see there was a resistance over here, and resistances also in the past. If I go to the daily time frame now and I kind of zoom out a little bit, and you can see this is where we have the resistance. You see we had resistance there, the resistance once was there, and we can come down all the way to 58,500 or 400 just to retest everything. And if we're successful, we can bounce off there and we can move towards the upside, of course. Now on the back on the 4-hour time frame, yeah, here, if this level gets lost, we're gonna go even more towards the downside. We can have 57,300 and retest this moving line right here. But I think we already retested here, we went all the way up, but it does make sense to come down and retest this one. If it doesn't come all the way down, if Bitcoin remains bullish as it is, it's just going to bounce off this area and it's going to move all the way towards the upside. And let's see the technical target once again by laying down our Fibonacci retracements. Kind of zoom out a little bit, yeah, like that. So I'm gonna click Fibonacci to take the 52,000 all the way down to 39,000, just like that. And yeah, here are the levels. We've already crossed the golden ratio, and the next target for me is the 1.618. And let's see, this is 61,000 at the moment, and until this target doesn't get reached, you might not see Bitcoin go down anymore, and it could come here and consolidate between these ranges. Okay, and what about Bitcoin dominance? Let's have a look at Bitcoin dominance at the moment. It did have an uprise today, and on the weekly time frame, as a matter of fact, we do have a double bottom. Let's go to the weekly time frame and talk about the Bitcoin dominance in here. Yeah, as you can see, this is an incredible chart pattern right now. You have the first bottom, you have the second bottom, and in the next coming few weeks you might see, after we make some breakout, for example, we take the top to the bottom of this, wherever we break out, we're gonna go all the way up to 56, or it's even safe to say we're gonna go at least to 50. And that actually screams a little bit bad for the altcoins in general. And if Bitcoin moves up, if the Bitcoin starts to climb up the mountain, it's gonna give a shout out to all the altcoins. You know, what is happening is I see another chart pattern, and there's something known as candlestick reading, which is very, very important when it comes to Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrencies in general. And the chart, the candlestick pattern that I see right now is 3 white soldiers. This is telling me on the weekly that the next week is also we are gonna remain bullish, because if you do not know anything about 3 white candles, I'm talking about on the weekly time frame right now. On the weekly time frame, first of all, back 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had this nice bullish engulfing candle pattern, and now for 2 weeks straight we've been moving up, and this results in 3 white soldiers. Okay, and this is going to this remains to this is still in play. There's a suspense with this candle, but by Monday, if we close at 59,000 or 60,000 or 61,000, then according to 3 white soldiers, the coming candles are also going to be green. Okay, so let's do a Google really quickly. Yeah, and normally what happens is that when you see 3 white soldiers like this one, that means that the next coming candles are going to remain green. And hence, in Bitcoin right now, we are looking at exactly same candle patterns printing out. Now this one remains to be decided, because I have to wait until Monday to confirm it's 3 white soldiers or not. As a matter of fact, you can already see in the previous history that we had the 3 white soldiers right here. Okay, and you can see the next 2 weeks or the next 4 weeks we remain green. Okay, and the same pattern is now playing out even over here. So do expect Bitcoin to remain bullish until November, or maybe mid of November, or until the late of November, or in the beginning of December. We might have a small bear market for a retracement. We might go to 100k or 70k for the next few green candles, 4 to 5 green candles in the weekly time frame, and then after that we hit a level of resistance, and then we're going to come down and retrace to some certain level. So yeah, that's it for today's Bitcoin update. I hope you stay well, trade nicely, keep grinding, keep hustling, and support the channel. I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. Thank you so much.